no matter how many games we're going to win, I think we are not ready to compete for the title. There are things that I think no matter how many games we're going to win, for me, we are not ready.
Things are getting tougher and tougher for Chelsea Football Club. Nobody to blame but ourselves. We had a very easy schedule since December until January, February. We decided to do nothing. We decided instead to go and discourage players, tell players to relax because we are not fighting for anything. No matter how many games we're going to win, we are not going to compete for anything. We're going to go to the Champions League after a few years. We're still a young team. We discouraged everybody. And we are paying the price. And then we change. Remember, we are flip-flop FC. We came out and said, oh no, from the beginning, we said that our target was the Champions League. Blah, blah, blah. So we're going back and forth lying to people. Nobody is stupid here. Nobody is naive here. We understand what is going on here, and we have you on the record, brother. So things are getting very difficult, and now is the pointing fingers and blaming some people. Now it's blame the fans, blame the weather, blame the referees, blame the pitch, blame everything really. I heard pretty much everything, and it doesn't look good, bro. It doesn't look good because when you start blaming the fans who are spending a lot of money traveling all over the world to follow you, paying you money every single week, the money that you are getting is coming from the fans, and you start poking the bear, I think this is the beginning of the end. But it is what it is, people. This video is about reaction the day after Chelsea dropped 2 more points and we said goodbye to the Champions League. Stay tuned until the end and smash that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's going to encourage your brother to continue making these free videos for you daily, and it will be much appreciated.
The Chelsea thing.
Okay, so how many games we still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to go. We have to be absolutely perfect if we wanna qualify for the Champions League, and it doesn't depend on us. It depends also on other teams being poor or dropping points. So it doesn't depend on us. It's out of our hand. Newcastle still have 1 game in hand, and the games that we have, Fulham away, they came to Stamford Bridge, beat Chelsea. I don't see us beating them. It could be just a draw. And we're going to play Everton at home. This game, probably, we might fight a little bit and get a draw or a win. It's so-so. Liverpool are fighting for the title. We're not beating them. They are coming to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Newcastle away, that is a loss. Immediately a loss. There is no even fighting here unless there is a zombie apocalypse or something. Manchester City against Manchester City. Chelsea against Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. That one still so-so, but they always play for their pride. Remember, Manchester United, no matter how bad they are, they always give us hard time. And even last season, we beat them in the 90-minute plus 7 or something like that. Absolutely luck, and I don't think we have the luck now because the luck is getting away from us, let's be honest. And Nottingham Forest, the last day of the Premier League season 2024-2025, is going to be away, and this one is going to be, probably we will already know that we are not qualified for the Champions League already, and we're going to just give up. And Nottingham Forest, who are fighting and who deserve to be in the Champions League, we just smash Chelsea, and that's it. So I don't see Chelsea qualifying for the Champions League here unless if there is absolutely a miracle, or the Premier League or the football gods decide to do Chelsea a huge favor. Because remember, this season we've been around top 4 because every other team been crap. It's not about what Chelsea been doing, but it's about what other team didn't do. So don't get it twisted, my friend. We are in big trouble. This morning, everybody is copying and pasting how many chances Chelsea missed this season. 73 chances created. The problem with this is Chelsea also created the same chances last season, but they still score a lot of goals, and it wasn't a problem, right? And you know the reason why we are missing more chances to this season? Because the players are not in their natural position. Nicholas Jackson start as a number 6. Nkunku start as a number 6. The more advanced players on the pitch are Malo Gusto, Cucurella, and Enzo Fernandez. So your attackers, your strikers need to drop back to the defense, collect the ball, connect the dot, link up, dribble past the entire pitch, because you don't allow them to play long. And then when they get to the box, they're already tired. They don't see clearly. Even if they receive a pass, they're already tired and they're going to shoot off target. Simple common sense. And people who actually don't watch football, don't understand anything about football, they're going to see this kind of stupid statistics and they're going to agree with what statistics are telling them. Statistics, my friends, tells you one side of the story. It doesn't tell you the other side. They are like bikinis. What you see is interesting. What you don't see is equally as interesting. Bikinis are like that. So let's listen to this.
Stat sheet. That's what I say about stats. They're like bikinis.
To what?
No,
go on.
Explain that analogy, bro. I've always said stats are like bikinis. What they show you is interesting, but what they don't show you is equally as interesting.
That's very profound. That's very profound.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Oh my days. This is why we do football. For things like this.
That is quality.
Yeah, so they are like bikinis. People can pick whatever they want to show, to make somebody look like a flop, or they can pick whatever they want to make somebody looks like world class. So statistics, you have to understand, and it doesn't beat eye test or somebody who is analyzing football from a different perspective. So if you wanna listen and follow those stupid statistics, you're gonna be misled, because if you create more chances for Malo Gusto, we know that 99.99% of the time he's gonna shoot off target or to the moon. Enzo Fernandez, he's okay when he arrives a little bit late, but when he's in the box, he's gonna shoot to the moon. And you have Cucurella, who is absolutely our number 9, because as we kick off, he runs straight to the number 9 position, and Nicholas Jackson drop to number 6. It's so confusing. The system is killing everybody here. So I'm not even gonna talk much, because people who never played football, play FIFA, they think they know more than anybody. But it's just simple common sense, my friend. The system is killing this team. Has nothing to do with the players. You admit it or not, that is your problem.
You can go for stats. That's the way people that don't understand football analyze football, is with stats. I don't go for stats. I go for what I felt and for what I watch in the game.
All right, people. So we already talked about the fake statistics that is showing. Just because you are missing chances doesn't mean that it's not the manager's problem. It's the players, because we're still creating chances. You create chance to who? Who? Do you think if you give more time to Cole Palmer to be around the box, you give more time to Jackson to save his energy and be the last man, Do you think he's going to miss the amount of chances that he's missing? Think about it. When you are running and you are tired and you receive the ball, you don't think clearly. But of course, when you never played football, you just don't understand anything about football. It's about statistics for games that you didn't even watch. So it is what it is, man. And I'm sick and tired of excuses. Remember in preseason, Enzo Maresca was blaming Pochettino's system for the goals that we scored and how awful we were in preseason. And I heard him blame the weather. It was very hot, you know. The pitch was dry and all that. I've seen him blame referee. I've seen him blame the schedule. But the schedule, when you have two teams, one in the Conference League and one in the Premier League, and you still blame the schedule. I heard him blame the transfer deadline day. Oh no, we shouldn't play on a day like this. Everything. I heard all kind of excuses. What next? Donald Trump, the Queen, the King. I don't know, Zimbabwe to blame for Chelsea. We are running out of freaking excuses, my friend.
Is it something they're doing based on habit from last season?
It's a habit. It's a habit. We are not working on defensive line so higher. It's a habit that's from last year. But as I said, last year we already conceded many goals with this problem.
If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners.
So that Enzo Maresca. We are running out of excuses, my friend. And now attacking fans. Listen, I agree that the fans need to go there and support the team. The problem is, it's easy to say it when you don't spend your freaking money. You are watching the game from your comfort and from your home, and people who are paying and sacrificing their hard-earned money to go to games, every single game. You don't teach them what to do and how to support Chelsea. Those people make a lot of sacrifices to get to those games, and they've seen enough. And he said, oh, because of the environment, and Robert Sanchez played very quickly, play a long ball. That's why we conceded. The 2 goals came from the panic because of the environment, the fans, and then we conceded. But how about other games that we lost? Against City, against Liverpool, against all the teams, against Brighton. Who are you going to blame? The fans, right? Who are you going to blame for Robert Sanchez passing the ball all the time to the opposition team? It's the fans, right? So he need to be trained how to talk to people in the media, because it's absolutely a disaster. You don't blame the fans, because the fans are making you who you are. And you are crying about panic and pressure. You don't know what pressure is. Go work in the factory. Go work at McDonald's, getting minimum wage and getting customer all the time insulting you and throwing drinks in your freaking face, all right? Ask your mother who is working in a factory for 12 hours to come and raise the kid on minimum wage at home. So if somebody is getting 100K a week and will complain about, oh, look at me, I can't deal with the pressure. Because of that pressure, that's why you are here. So you have to freaking get along and do your freaking job, because you are not giving anything to the fans to praise you or to support you. What do you expect? I spent my money to pay you 100K a freaking week for you to take private jet, and you're gonna come here and say, oh, because of you, I didn't win today. That is absolutely stupid assessment from Maresca. And some people think that we're gonna go ahead and beat Betis because the Europa League or the Conference League is supposed to be like a walk in the park for Chelsea. Think again. Betis are way better than Chelsea Football Club. World-class manager Pellegrini. They have Anthony, they have Isco, they have Rodriguez, they have Bakambu. They have so many top players that are more mature, more experienced than Chelsea Football Club. So if you think that this Europa Conference League is going to be just easy for Chelsea to win, think again, my friends. You might be very, very disappointed in the end. And remember what Maresca told us? Oh, it's good that we are out of the FA Cup and out of the Carabao Cup, so we can now focus on the Premier League and the Europa League. But since then, we lost more games than we won. We are absolutely lucky to be even in the position that we are. So talk is cheap and actions matter more than words.
There is something good after the defeat is that now we can be focused, with the Premier League and Conference. For sure, it's a big shame for us, but probably, as I said, if there is something positive, is that now we can be focused, in the Premier League and in the Conference, and especially in the Premier League, because it's the only thing that I think we can bring this club to compete for something important.
Okay, so you got the point. Some transfer news, Romano been talking about the same thing. Recycling. People are sick and tired of the same thing. Chelsea appreciate Dean Huijsen and also Liam Delap. All I can tell you about those brothers is just forget about transfer at the moment. We are shambolic, man. We are absolutely crap. This transfer would depend on what position Chelsea start. Do you think that if a team in the Champions League want Delap or Huijsen, is going to choose Chelsea? No. Chelsea don't pay the same amount of money anymore, because before, even when we were in the Europa League, we can still attract players because they're going to get crazy, ridiculous amount of money. And now you have to offer something like the Champions League, London Life, and also, acceptable money. But we are not in the Champions League. So if another team is in the Champions League and offering the same money, what the heck a player is gonna come to do at Chelsea Football Club? So for me, man, all the speculations about Chelsea to buy this and that at the moment doesn't make any sense, because we are way far from getting top targets like Sesko, Yokoresh, or anything, because we have nothing to offer. Even Osimhen, we have nothing. We don't offer money. We don't offer the Champions League football. We don't offer good football, good system, because you can buy all those players. If they come and you bring Osimhen to play as a number six and start linking up with everybody, we're gonna turn against him and call him flop, just the way we are calling other players here. So it's absolutely shambolic. And the number one problem for me is the manager. There's no way around it.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe.
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
For
more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.